And that stinger transition looked really smooth. Anyway, here we are, game number 1 between DMHJ and CL. And we have some lineups. So, we have some lineups. Oh, hang on. Well, let me just, I need to turn this on. The HUD, where is it? Where is the thing? Where is the alternate battle interface thingamajiggy? Where is the thing? Interface, view, full. There we go. Oh, I don't know why that's off by default. Anyway, so looking at the green team of DMHJ, they're going to be bringing Salem, Stalingrad, Venezia, Goudenloot, Daring, Kleber. TL are going to be bringing Des Moines, Monmouth, Goudenloot, Prince on Orange, Gearing, Daring. I am very confused. Is there a way anywhere that totals up the number of points that each team has spent on this? I don't read it. I thought this was a 9 versus 9 tournament. Turns out it's not. Maybe there's a limit of 9 ships. I don't even know. We're going to find out. Anyway, let's take a look at some initial deployments. Over the ACAP for DMHJ, we're going to be sending this Daring and Venezia. They're going to be backed up by another Venezia. Over at sea, we're going to go with the Kleber going for the fast cap, followed by Salem and Stalingrad. Stalingrad will be holding up this radar island glue. We're going to be looking to do something. Salem will be looking to make his way down sea, right down the 910 line. No battleships, so Salem going to be a very potent brawling force in this. Meanwhile, over at for the red team for CL, over at the home caps, we're going to be sending this Gearing, Des Moines, Monmouth. Meanwhile, over at sea, it's going to be Daring, and Goudenloot, and the Prince on Orange. Well, Kleber with fast cap is going to be the early thing. And Prince on Orange just takes half his health in one big salvo. It was a big chunk from Mr. Stalingrad, who caught him broadside. And the airstrikes begin. Blue and Prince on Orange both going to be looking to bomb the ever-loving fuck out of Mr. Stalingrad there behind his island. Points are now ticking in favor of DMHJ. I figure if my spot indicator is on or off. Yes, it is. It's on. Okay, anyway, a little bit of trading back and forth over on this side as well. Looks like the Gearing's going to be smoking the Des Moines and Monmouth up towards this gap. Then going to be opening up a little bit. Venezia going to be turning out. Both Venezias are going to be smoking up. Des Moines here going to take a big chunk from the pair of Venezias. Radar comes out from the Stalingrad. Let's take a look at some builds quickly while I remember as well. That's a damage meter. Let me just remove that. Just can I move you? Yeah, let's move you down there. I was actually looking for the build viewer. Let's put you over there. Take a look at some of these builds while we're looking around and clear this. Sorry. Be gone. Nothing too ridiculous right now. Heavy AP Salem is a choice. Venezia running a legendary module. Both Venezia's running a legendary module. Well, points are currently ticking in favor of DMHJ. Daring versus Kleber is apparently happening over on the 910 line here. You leg mod Kleber, or are you just losing this fight for no apparent reason? You are indeed a leg mode, Clever. That is why you're losing this fight so hard. We know anything about either of these teams? No, we don't. The Chinese, that's all we know. These are the number 4 and 5 seeds from China. Well, looks like the C-Cap was flipped back by the Daring while there was the trading between the other Daring and the Club Air. Let's see with the re-smoke as he gets redetected. Gearing going to be putting his next smoke down to push the Des Moines forward. Vanguard has rotated off his previous island to look for some sort of push down between the that way, basically. Or maybe just to hold off this Gearing Des Moines push when it comes around the corner. But at the minute, we don't really need to do that. Kleber's going to be making his way back into the C-Cap through the back door. Blue and Salem have advanced positions. Down the 910 line. The Prince Van Orange is currently in the Rhubarb Square. The Rhubarb Square. DMHJ will retake C, putting them back in the lead. Not much happening right now. Monmouth's getting on the back end of the Stalingrad. And doing 0 damage. The Netsev Scirocco is being forced further and further back because of this Des Moines push. This glue is turning and burning. Contest coming in from the Daring against the Kleber, and honestly, there's a very good chance that this Kleber gets rolled over. We'll ignore Mr. Scrooge talking in the background. Yeah, Kleber does get spotted here and taking quite a lot of damage from that Daring. Airstrikes coming in. This Kleber is in a lot of trouble right now. Bombs landing. Fire does catch, but he's going to DCP that. He is still alive for now. He is still holding that cap for now. 2 minutes left at the clock before CL need to have done something. Gearing Des Moines smoke is available again, but it looks like the Gearing's going to be smoking him out rather than smoking him forwards. Vanguard is rotated again to get himself back towards the C-Cap to try and hold off this. But finally going to be maybe going down-ish. My voice is a little bit short. The cap is still contested there. Stalingrad radar comes out. Clever will be taking note of everything that's in there. Glue bomb's going to be aiming at this giant blob of ships. Airstrike comes in. You have 3 ships contesting that at the same time, by the way. That is a leg mod glue, as you can tell by the triple airstrike. Daring going to be making his way up to the back of the island to see if he can finally dislodge him. Salem radar comes out. Will be spotting the approaching Daring. And we finally see Clever does go down inside C. That's going to allow the cap to flip in favor of CL. There's nothing really blocking that, unless the Stalingrad is going to poke his face in there right now. Also looks like the glue there of Lupa might be going down to the Daring's firepower. Bell's also coming in from the glue and Monmouth, and that will take him down as well, and that's a big swing in favor of CL right now. 2 ships. Daring pokes himself a little bit far forward when he was going for the conga line. Prince Van Orange does die at the Salem down here, though. Vanguard radar not ready for another 40 seconds. Did get the conga line off partially, but whether it's connected or not is a different matter. There's the rest of the conga line coming in later. Salem also manages to pick up the Daring in the background there. And then dodges the torps. DMHJ are back in this. Vanguard dodged the, well, part of the first wave of the conga line. He's getting messy. He's getting very messy. Conga line coming in. Absolutely pulverizes Stalingrad. Okay. Everything is contested right now. All 3 caps are contested, because apparently this DMH Daring has somehow snuck down there. This Venezia is being bullied out by this Des Moines. That Venezia is not going to survive much longer. Salem going to be going in to fight both the Glue and Monmouth, it looks like. But he needs to, and he needs to do it right now. Both of the home caps flip. Points currently in favor of CL, unless they get the Salem in there. And even then, it's going to be messy. The Venezia does go down. Is that it? It's not quite it just yet. You've still got 34 seconds, but you're not going to be able to block A, and you need a kill on something immediately. You need a kill now. What kill is available? One of those cruisers. Are you going to get those cruisers? Not really. No, it's pretty much over. This is scuffed. Alright, well, game 1 will be going over to CL, and now my brain is like, I'm getting into the mode of I'm understanding what's going on now, and it turns out it's passive gameplay. Alright, anyway, let's mark that down. Where is this? So CL win game number 1. Next map will be Northern Waters. Set winner. Apply. Got the winner scene. Hopefully my automatic giveaway stuff works. Oh, I don't know. Back to the best of 2. My brain tries to figure everything out. Alright. My press account being renamed. It doesn't. Okay. I need to go read the rule set. Where is the rule set of WMI? Rule set. Format. All games are played in 7v7 format with TI-10 on. If I had read the first line of it, you know, might have helped. Use of carriers and submarines are prohibited. Test ships and ships in early access are also banned from use. Any ships banned during the tournament are not allowed to be used. Teams are composed of at least 70 players and a maximum of 12 players. 1 or 2 of these players are designated team representatives that must be available on the King of the Sea Discord. Ships are assigned a point value. Teams receive 100 points to use when assembling a team composition. A list of the point values can be found. Insert link. Map pool north, northern waters, sleeping giant hotspot, land of fire, prizes, stuff. I'm actually sad that this isn't 89. I don't really like 77, but deal with it. Anyway, next map, northern waters. I know. We don't actually have bans yet. We don't have bans yet. Do we have bans yet? I don't think we have bans yet. Teams will be able to ban 1 ship per match in playoffs. Yeah, that's it. Aye. Oh, my brain is slowly processing everything. Slowly. Very slowly. I'm partially awake. I miss 9 versus 9. A list of actually banned ships. Unobtainable ships. So basically, the only ships that are banned are the variants. We don't have any like hard bans. Apart from, you know, Lartigue, Laffy, submarines and carriers, and Burrows. Ships. Oh, right, this is a cash prize. First place gets 6,000 US dollars. Second place, 1,800. Third place, 1,400. Fourth place, 800. Okay. Money. This is why we're playing. Money. Good, hard cash. Moolah. And then. Start for King of the Sea. That. Don't need Elton. I need like so many windows open. That's quite actually ridiculous. I'll do. Wait. Yeah, looks like my automatic stuff works. Cool. I need to change something though. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? No giveaways. Oh, here? Yeah, run giveaway. We need to set tournament mode true. Interesting. Anyway, working on this. Waiting for the teams to get the players in. They are supposed to be starting within the next 5 minutes. It's quite annoying because the next series is supposed to start in 15 minutes. Okay, question from Twitch chat. What happens in case of 1v1? Basically, this is a group stage, so like everyone, like, hang on, let me go find the tournament page. Do I have a tournament page link on here? Let's have a look here. Blah, blah, blah. Website? There's no. Let me see. Let me have a look here. Interact. Where are you? Where are we? Interact. It should be like. There's no standings page. Yeah, I'll have to go on the tournament page, I think. So basically, it's a point system. Point system. Yeah, it's basically every team in every team is playing a round robin. I'd have to go have a look at the groups. I need to go look at the tournament website and like figure this out myself. So participants, hang on, matches, stages. Yeah, there are 4 groups, each with 8 teams in them, and then 4 groups with 4 teams, 4 groups. And then they go on the playoff stage where there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in the upper brackets, 8 in the lower bracket. Meaning 16 teams go through and 16 teams go out. So today and tomorrow are the group stage, then next weekend is the playoff stage. Basically. I can probably add myself this website too. I'll just like copy, no, I'll copy, paste, no, copy, transform, right? First off, add browser tournament. See something cursed for a second. Ignore it. Yeah. And I'll go to Control A, Control V. Okay. Go to transform. Okay, then we'll go to transform. Form. Here's transform. It will just like kind of like drag it like this a little bit, and that everything's fine. And then we'll press the cookies button. But we'll delete this. Correct. Anyway, we're dropping into game 2. I'll figure it out in a minute. Dropping into game, doesn't matter. Oof. Alright, Game number 2 taking place on Northern Waters. DMHJ in green. Cool. DMHJ in green. And they're going to be running Des Moines, Salem, Brennus, Goodenloo, Summers, Holland. Meanwhile, CL in red and the Southern Swan going to be running Monmouth, Minotaur, Prince on Orange, Daring, Marceau. Let's have a quick fly over some builds while we're waiting for everything. Starting with the green team. Salem Heavy AP outnumbered and Top Gear Gunner. We have Des Moines with no Top Gear Gunner. Demolition X. I'm taking a bunch of tier 1 and 2 skills. Is that a no leg mod on the Des Moines either? Taking reload mod. We have Holland running legendary module, RPFs and Swift and Silence. Summers here running torpedoes and stuff. Brennus running rudder mod in step 5. We've got the Goodenloo running the legendary module and the airstrike mod in slots 4 and 6. And both glues doing that actually. Well, having a look at some red team builds. We'll start over with the Marceau over here. Fearless Brawler RPF. Prince of Orange there with somebody forgot to spec their commander. Oopsies. Minotaur is going to be running radar. And nothing else worth noting. So yeah, this the BFK special on the Prince on Orange is kind of going to suck. Like that's going to hurt. Like you are losing out on quite a lot by not having command skills. You don't really need to say it because you know this already. Cap's getting taken early doors, and the Marceau is allowed to do a fast cap, being, you know, that whole French DD thing. Interesting Monmouth positioning there. Holland being turbo tortured. Marceau being forced to turn back. I'm not sure if these glue bombs are going to connect, but I'd be impressed if they did. I know, like, airstriking a Marceau takes a... Yeah, look at that one. Alright, Daring going to be sitting there holding down the air cap for now. He's going to park himself in that little rock. Goodenloo activates Hydro, does not find the Daring. Orange and Burnet's going to be trading a little bit down the 9-10 line. Let's back over to here because we're going to see the Salem push. Salem and Goodenloo are going to be looking to take over the island next to A, allowing them to have a much better control angle on it. Salem eats a torpedo. Salem going to be suffering right now. He is running a heal, but he's being kind of giga focused. Double fire right now. No DCP available. Torpedoes as well. This is looking disgusting. This cross torp. Oh, my lord. Well, that's going to be a dead Salem. And he might get his bonus Halland as well. Halland dodges. Well, there goes the Salem. I need to open my own Twitch channel so I can get my own drop. Let me go on my channel. Halland tops towards the daring in the corner there. We'll connect. The Halland is now going to be suffering. He's now going to be taking combined firepower of both the daring and the Marceau. Gunlu not really going to be in a position to support him. Halland is running his heal, but the daring and Marceau should just be able to finish him off here. Meanwhile, Des Moines kills the Des Moines dies to Monmouth? Des Moines dies to Monmouth? What was that? Oh, he's in the smoke. Well, I think the Minotaur Hydro picked him up and the Monmouth just caught him on the broadside. Dude, this is looking pretty done and dusted. It looks like CL will be taking this game. They are up 7 ships to 4 right now with control of most of the caps. Brennan's is suffering. Brennan's going down. So 3 ships to 7. Not looking like there's any way back into this. 2 glues in a Summers. But hey, maybe a miracle will happen. Blue going to be picking up the daring in his Hydro. But you going to be able to do anything about that? Answer is probably not really. That'll be that will be CL taking a 2-0 series there, and we will move on to our next series. There's CL. They'll be taking some points in their round robin group, but that doesn't like. And then after they have faced everybody else, all 7 other teams in the group, we will figure out who will be advancing to weekend. Oh, there's like 6 more games to go yet. Winner scene, winner. I'm gonna go find my next game.